The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
Yeah. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about it. Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
I've been blowing on straight killer. AK-47 with gorilla. Break it down, pass it to my niggas. Bust it down, pass it to my hitters. I've been chiefing on straight killer. Hit a skull, time to hit the dealer. Count this money up with my niggas. Check this paper up with my niggas. I've been blowing on straight killer. AK-47 with gorilla. Break it down, pass it to my niggas. Bust it down, pass it to my hitters. I've been chiefing on straight killer. Hit a skull, time to hit the dealer. Count this money up with my niggas. Check this paper up with my niggas. Oh, look at the time. The clock say it's mine. To keep it all trill, I've been high, been low, but I stayed on the grind. Man, these niggas be talking, don't sound like some hoes, but I pay them no mind. I just drill them on wax with these tracks and these flows. When I drop it, they die. R.I.P. See, I'm ill with the pen. Y'all niggas never could draw like me. From the Beamers to the Benz, looking like a car show when we crowd at the street. Summer nights got the roof back, blowing in the wind, hair floating in the breeze. She done came up out of hills now, pretty feet up on my dash while she rolling up my weed. Sipping Grandma Ye, not EJ. Boys got bad credit, that's prepaid. Dope boys gon' have this on replay. While they drop a whole load up the freeway. All Hail Y.T, and they gon' find out if they try me. Nigga get the shooting like I bought a 5D, and I'm gonna rap like the homie Spike Lee. Yeah, blowing on straight killer. AK-47 with gorilla. Break it down, pass it to my niggas. Bust it down, pass it to my hitters. I've been chiefing on straight killer. Hit a skull, time to hit the dealer. Count this money up with my niggas. Check this paper up with my niggas. I've been blowing on straight killer. AK-47 with gorilla. Break it down, pass it to my niggas. Bust it down, pass it to my hitters. I've been chiefing on straight killer. Hit a skull, time to hit the dealer. Count this money up with my niggas. Check this paper up with my niggas.
Straight killer, I'm a nuisance. Any problem, bring the tools in. Fly nigga, had the dealership. Big dog, get your killers hit. Big homie, I don't need a squad. I make it back like I'm breaking rolls. A couple bags, get your squad worked. Any beef, that's high alert. Your baby mama had the concert. I bust her ass till her eyes roll. I'm a star word to Converse. Play the pros like Alonzo. My diamond piece scarred like I'm sealed. Distribution, that's cartel. All starred like a Tar Heel. Big weight, that's all steel. I'm Killer King with the pesos. Mix the Henny with the mango. Yes, Lord, nigga. I hope my homie with the angels. I light that up like a freight roll. Yes, Lord, nigga. And I'm a ball all day. You niggas wanna hate, but I know I don't play. I keep a yellow bone, but she do what I say. Bubble on deck, such a goal with the K.
I've been blowing on straight killer. AK-47 with gorilla. Break it down, pass it to my niggas. Bust it down, pass it to my hitters. I've been chiefing on straight killer. Hit a skull, time to hit the dealer. Count this money up with my niggas. Check this paper up with my niggas. I've been blowing on straight killer. AK-47 with gorilla. Break it down, pass it to my niggas. Bust it down, pass it to my hitters. I've been chiefing on straight killer. Hit a skull, time to hit the dealer. Count this money up with my niggas. Check this paper up with my niggas.
Ironwood, big, strong, put the world on my back.
All right, man. Let's get into this, man.
Shit.
What it do, trillions?
But it do trillions and trillionettes.
That's right. We are back, episode 131 of the Truth Be Told podcast. Your boy Big UU in this thing.
Riffa in this thing.
Black Tide is not in this thing.
Where you at?
We might put him on. We might put him on a phone call.
I'm gonna have to get that for y'all
a little bit.
Give you your dose of Black Tide.
Yes, what y'all was just listening to was your boy All Hail Y.T from our native city. He's a fellow Killeen-ite.
Hell yeah.
He had
He's the homie.
Yes, he had a project with producers 80s Baby, which you will find a link to that. It was called How to Be a Player Volume 1. That song was straight killer. So shout out to All Hail Y.T, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to the homie.
Yeah, hold it down for Killeen. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Okay,
please do. Come on. Apple
Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube. Go to Trillmatic.com/YouTube. You feel me? Trillmatic.com/merch for the merch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show us some love, baby. Come on. Trillmatic.com /PayPal, hook us up.
Yeah.
/Patreon, hook us up.
Hook us up a little something so we can give you a little more.
Give you a little bit more. Make sure
some content.
Definitely. Make sure if you're in Killeen, you come fuck with us September the 30th.
Yes.
At the CTX Kicks convention. We will be there live and in the flesh.
Yes. Not clones. Us. It's going to be us, not the clones. We save that for other moments we don't want to be at.
Could you imagine us as clones there? That'd be fucking weird. We talked all proper and shit. But yes, man, there's a lot of shit that has gone on.
Oh my goodness. You're missing out, Black Tide.
Yeah, you definitely are, bro. We're gonna get it for a little bit though, but no, this week has been bananas.
This shit is bananas.
It's been so bananas that I'm like, yo, should we do a second podcast a week?
Like a double. This is like a double episode. Give you a double dose.
Right. I know. Drop on like Fridays or some shit. No, we're not doing that.
1 week we can sum it up.
Right. We can definitely sum it up. First thing we got to kick it off with is with a death in the hip hop community that seemed to rock the whole community,
the whole culture, everything. Yeah.
Malcolm McCormick, aka Mac Miller, passed away. I believe on Friday.
I believe so. Yeah.
On Friday. It's sad, man.
It's very sad.
I was actually kind of distraught by that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a super fan, but it bothered me. I was like, damn, dog. Like, and I think it was because the last time, I think like 2 episodes or 3 episodes ago, we reviewed his
yeah, we just reviewed his album that he dropped about
couple weeks ago.
A month and like a week maybe before this happened.
Right. I remember that coming to like an epiphany of why I wasn't a fan of his earlier content. And
yeah. I remember.
It was because I realized how young he was.
Yeah, he hadn't found his place. I remember we were talking about that shit. He grew into what.
Yeah, he grew into it. Like when he started off, I wasn't into it.
Yeah,
and I realized it because at the time period he was young as shit. I wasn't into that, like that type of content. I was just older. I had different things that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And I started to like his shit as he got older. Like his last maybe 4 or 5 albums, I started to really kind of like Mac Miller, what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And what he was saying. And it just sucks because the man was only 26, bro.
Yeah, he was young as fuck.
Yeah, extremely
extremely young. Like it was really definitely a sad day in hip hop. I mean, whether you're a fan or not, just because it's just as an individual being that young, you know what I'm saying, and had a promising career. Like
I feel like he definitely wasn't done.
Nah, far from done. He just pretty much stepped his game up, you know what I'm saying, with the content, his production choices. I mean, he was truly on his way to being the artist he was meant to be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a grown up artist,
Right.
And it's very sad that it's gone like that.
I think that a lot of people. I mean, one thing that I noticed from like his peers was everybody like seemed to love him. You know what I'm saying? There was no like ill will or hatred that came out from Mac Miller. I remember there was an issue with I think Lord Finesse. When he came out, I think Lord Finesse was trying to sue him because he had used like one of his instrumentals or beats or something. And made money off it. So that I remember Mac Miller like being in the middle of that because a lot of artists were doing that at that time period.
Yeah.
And he kind of became like the the one who, I don't want to say the one who got caught because that's not the word, but like
the poster boy.
Yeah, he kind of became like the poster boy of like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
like you know, this can happen as if you're an indie artist and you're trying to come up and you're trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like you could run across these type of legal things. You know what I'm saying? I remember that situation. I think they ended up working it out though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before all this, so man, it's just it's sad, man. And you know what's real crazy? I was reading an article that said that when the police got to his house, everything had been wiped down.
Yeah, I
heard.
I didn't read it, but someone was telling me about it, that they had read it and that it was wiped down, and that he wasn't alone.
Right, like he wasn't alone based off of what people are, what I guess the police are saying, or people are saying, which really fucking sucks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you know, I don't know what the reason was. Maybe they were scared they were gonna get caught. Maybe they felt like they
were gonna get blamed.
Yeah, they had something to do with it or something. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it was, you know, this seems like a shitty thing to do.
No, just leave him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
I mean, if it's an accidental overdose, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's just accidental.
Then it's not your fault. You're not in trouble. Yeah, you were doing something.
You're not,
you know,
for murder or manslaughter, nothing like that. You know,
but
people OD.
Yeah, that shit happens.
It just seems
other people. That's usually how it happens.
Right.
You know, I mean, by themselves too. But I'm saying it happens with other people around, and then people, you know, help that person or try to.
So there was I think at one point he had like a lean addiction. You know what I'm saying? There's a video that I seen
recently from a couple years ago.
Yeah, with French Montana.
Yeah,
that's starting to float around again. And I remember watching it the first time when it came out, and I was like, I've you know, like I paid attention to Mac Miller. Like I've, you know, watched a lot of his stuff. I've seen. I used to follow like Schoolboy Q's Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I would see them hanging out all the time. So all that stuff is just for me. But I've always seen him like he was always dealing with like a drug. He had like a drug situation that he was
going through.
Yeah, he was going through. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that he had got clean. I thought he was good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that sucks. You know, R.I.P.
Rest in peace to Mac Miller, man.
To Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Yeah, I mean, there was somebody I had seen that was crying over it, like crying. Over it. Like, I mean, there's some people that that he touched. You know what I'm saying? Came across. There's people our age that, you know, where you say that.
That's why I thought he was our age.
The older stuff. There's people our age that like that old stuff too. His first stuff. But, I mean, it's definitely sad.
He came up in the blog era, man.
Yeah,
he came up in that era with like Wiz and Currency and J. Cole and Kendrick and that whole little like wave, that like 09 2010 wave era. That's where he kind of came up.
We've seen his career, you know, come from there to where it is now. And rest in peace.
I think he was the first indie artist since I think it was the Dog Pound, or the first indie artist to go number one. You know what I'm saying? Since like the Dog Pound, since like somebody in the 90s. Y'all can go look it up. Since somebody in the 90s, I can't remember. But I know Snoop or Curve has something to do with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, man, rest in peace to Mac Miller, man.
Definitely.
While we get off of that for a second, your boys.
Oh shit.
Your favorite rapper Drake.
Oh shit! You know, Black Tide ain't here.
hold on. We got to call it Black Tide. Drake and Meek Mill finally made up. You know what I'm saying? Did you see this coming?
No.
Were you expecting this?
Maybe that beef wasn't like really to the level of like I didn't see that. I didn't see it escalating any further. Right. I don't think I saw it going to this level where it's like we're gonna be cool. But hey, I don't know. It's grown men, you know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, let's just squash everything, handle our business.
I'm happy they squashed it. To be totally honest with you, we gonna get Black Tides because he's a super Drake fan.
It's OVO Todd.
Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say if he answers this.
What up, man?
Black Tide.
OVO Todd.
OVO Todd, yes sir.
We're talking about this whole Drizzy and Meek Mill situation. I kind of wanted them to continue to beef forever. But
I'm surprised that you feel that way.
What did you think about this, man? Being an OVO fan, are you happy that Meek and Drake are back,
our buddies?
Well, man, I didn't really see it coming. I mean, just because it wasn't really, it wasn't really at the front of anybody's mind. But I got to be honest, man, I'm happy with this because there's a couple of songs that I was tired of skipping that I knew I liked, but I had to be loyal. So I said, man, I can't bump this song. So I'm pretty happy, man.
Nobody wants. I don't know why he would click back up with OVO. I get it. It's a money grab.
Oh, it's definitely money. Money's involved.
I just don't. No, I'm joking, man. I'm happy to see that they're back together too. They seem like they're in a good place. It doesn't seem forced. It doesn't seem fake. It seems like
legit two grown men just squashing beef.
Yeah. You think they're gonna drop an album together?
They're gonna work together.
I don't know about all that, but you know what though? I think it's interesting that he is pretty much like worked out a lot of different beats with a couple people. So like with the two of them now, he kind of worked things out with Tory Lanez. I think him and The Weeknd were in a better spot. So I mean, it seems like the only person who he has no interest in making up with is Kanye.
I was gonna say, what about Kanye?
No, I think Kanye might have a long year, man. Like, it don't look like he's about to let this go anytime soon.
He's about to circle the block. He's about to hit the block and hit the lights. Make a right.
Exactly. Get the lights, take a right.
Niggas think it's
Kanye's about to have a long year, man.
It's on site. But it's good though, man. I think it's good for the rap side of it. But you're right. I don't know what's gonna happen with Kanye. And speaking of Kanye, he's been in a lot of shit since we got you here, man. What you think about the new Kanye and Lil Pump, new Kanye and Lil Pump video?
I mean, the video. I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, I'm really feeling that song. If we're being honest.
So you're not liking the video? What about you,
Riffa?
It's
okay.
The song wasn't that bad. The song wasn't that bad at all.
I think this shit's kind of catchy.
Yeah, it is catchy.
I'm a sick fuck. And I like a quick fuck.
Hey, Kanye went in. It's like that's Kanye right there.
Yeah, but it was like he was being basic as shit because he wasn't really saying anything.
Yeah.
I like my dick suck. I like a quick fuck. He wasn't really saying shit, but it was fun.
That's entertaining Kanye. I mean, where he's just being funny.
For them damn flip flops, so I feel like he had to do something.
No, it was funny because everybody's been roasting him for these flip flops. Like, yo, what is he doing? But they had no clue that he was working on this video with these flip flops. Where he was. I don't really understand the point of it, but I guess it's cool. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, this song, you got it right though. This song is catchy as hell.
Yeah, it's definitely catchy.
It's only 2 minutes long too, so I mean, next thing you know, listen to it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Sounds like experience.
Right. Yeah, I know, right? You listen to the song 3 times in a row?
Yeah, already did.
I like this song. What about Kanye 6ix9ine?
Say that one more time. What about Kanye? What?
Kanye 6ix9ine.
Oh Lord.
It's coming.
Y'all both hate 6ix9ine, so I really want to know y'all's take on this. I want to hear Riffa.
Oh my god. No, Kanye, no. Yeah. I can see why. Money.
Y'all might have talked about this, but what we talking about now with 6ix9ine and Nicki getting all comfortable with each other the last couple of days?
So
like their best friends.
I listened to a little bit of Queen Radio, and 6ix9ine was on there, and then she said, oh, what now? Now Kanye's messing with him. Now everybody's gonna start messing with him. Like saying she would, like, because of her fucking with 6ix9ine, everybody's gonna start fucking with 6ix9ine now.
Okay, first of all, that's not true. Okay, and then I saw the video earlier with they were hanging out or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm messing with Nicki, and when I guess there's another video of him talking about Cardi, in a good way. He's like, oh, I was drunk. It's okay, whatever. I can't stand this dude, man.
We're definitely gonna get into the Cardi and Nicki Minaj brawl that happened, and
okay, yeah, my fault. Let me not get ahead.
Yeah, don't get too far. Don't get too far ahead. But do y'all think that 6ix9ine is now gonna be, because Kanye's rocking with 6ix9ine? Because they're probably in the studio. They're probably working on something.
They're definitely working on something.
Do you think that now there's gonna be a
rise of 6ix9ine?
A rise of 6ix9ine, where 6ix9ine steps into the spotlight and I mean, he's kind of already in the spotlight, but do y'all think he's gonna
be accepted now, like more love shown?
Right.
I don't want to see that.
I'm just saying, man. I predicted Dr. Dre.
I kind of felt
and be
like
next Dr. Dre, and now y'all are seeing.
I kind of felt like he was on his way out the door, kind of, and he needs to continue walking out that door. Someone should have fucking DJ Jazzy Jeffed his ass out of that doorway, and it just didn't happen.
Right. I mean, I guess we're gonna see, man. Last thing I got to talk about with Kanye, why I got you on the phone, Black Tie. Your boy Kanye is the director of PornHub's Porn Awards. I just think, listen, I don't know if any of y'all watched when he did the it was like Yeezy season 2 or season 3 when he was out in the park. I just remember it got a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't that when people were like passing out and stuff?
Yes, yeah, that one. When they were outside, that whole thing was just weird, man. That whole presentation was weird as hell, and I just
are you expecting that again?
That's the only thing I picture at these porn awards, but everybody's like butt ass naked. And there's gonna be like somebody sucking dick in the corner, but everybody can see it. But it's gonna be like art. It's gonna be it's gonna be art. There's gonna be somebody doing fucking anal. There's gonna be some
hanging
fucking
from a cage.
Gay people fucking. There's gonna be some lesbians. There's gonna be some animals, and they're all gonna be in these different spots at the awards, and everybody's
just
gonna be like
entertainment, enjoyment.
Yeah, and it's just that's art. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Shit. And they're all gonna be wearing Kanye's clothing line,
right?
I would say this. It's funny that a lot of celebrities, they always get free stuff. And you're always like, man, why they get free stuff? They can afford it. But I gotta say, I appreciate this, because ever since he shouted them out, they were like, hey man, here's a lifetime membership to the premium status, and sure, you can do the award show. Why not? So I think it's kind of cool they're showing them a little love.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just crazy because he's got like this brand deal with Adidas. Is this gonna hurt his brand deal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's doing this porn shit. Like I don't know. Everybody's like, well,
it's Kanye. They're gonna be like, it's still Kanye. We gotta keep him.
That's Kanye, so he's gonna
do his thing.
He's gonna get artsy.
What's funny, man, is like with some of the stuff he's been saying and the way he's been acting, a lot of people are like, I don't know if I want to align myself with Kanye right now, but PornHub just like, fuck it, we'll do it.
Hey, was the pun intended? Fuck it, we'll do it.
I was saying, like, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Like,
so are you trying to say that they have low standards?
No, but I'm just saying, like, you can't like get mad at them like other brands. You would get mad at, like, oh, you didn't say this, you acting no way. Like, you don't have to worry about like getting me too or some stuff like that.
Right, since that's a part of it. That's a part of the porn scene. Choke her out.
They have nothing to lose.
Submit her.
Right. That's not abuse. That's
gonna be more offensive than stuff you might find on that website.
No, you're right. You're definitely right about that, man. Well, I guess Kanye's gonna be the. I just think this award show is gonna come out weird. I don't think it's gonna come out.
You think it's gonna be like y'all remember when he did the first performance of All Day?
Yeah, I think it's gonna definitely be like that. You're right. People, you gonna see Lionel Richie in the fucking crowd like, yo, this is amazing. This is amazing.
Oh my God! He was performing. He had like 50, 100 dudes on stage with him.
Yeah.
And he comes out and it's just like a big ass orgy comes behind him. This shit's gonna be amazing.
This is gonna be wow. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, I believe that. You might be right.
That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Right. But yeah, man, we appreciate you getting on the phone real quick for us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah. We're gonna catch you next week, bro.
All right, y'all.
All right, Black Tide.
Speaking of Kanye, he got on Twitter.
Yeah.
Tweeted out, Throne 2 coming soon.
Are you excited as a Jay-Z fan?
What?
Or is it going to be Throne 2 with someone else? Nah,
there's definitely talks on there if it's going to be with somebody else. I've seen people on Twitter tweeting this out. Some people are still mad at him for his MAGA, even though Kanye kind of came out and apologized about it recently. Yeah. But
Throne 2 with 6ix9ine.
Shit, bro.
That'd be so
Throne 2 a Lil Pump.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the lead single, Sick Fuck.
Shit.
I like my dick sucked. I don't know, man. If he does what they did the first time, where they sat down. I think what happened was, if I'm not mistaken, they rented out a whole floor in a hotel.
Yeah.
And they brought everybody. They brought like Swizz Beatz, Pharrell.
Yeah, everyone that was going to work on it.
Pete Rock, fucking RZA. I think Manny Fresh came through. I think Timbaland came through.
Yeah, they had all of them.
They were all in there together, and they were just in there crafting, creating. They had all the other rappers in there. You know, you had your side-highs, and everybody was just writing rhymes, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just piecing together. They were trying to make like a fire-ass album. I think if they do that again, maybe throw a few mixes in there. Maybe they throw in Metro Boomin. Maybe they throw in Murder Beast. Maybe they throw in, you know what I'm saying, just some different, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of, maybe they throw in Zaytoven. I don't know. Maybe they throw in just some different mixes in there. I think it probably can come out and end up being fire.
Oh yeah,
again.
And,
Saying?
Definitely.
If they can get along and create, because I did read before that they had issues, or maybe I watched an interview somewhere. I think Jay-Z was saying they would come across situations where they would be like in completely two different directions about what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And they would have, arguments or whatever about it. You know what I mean? And they'd be real passionate arguments. Oh yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if their relationship could withstand.
That's true.
That type of pressure,
creative pressure, like arguments and shit.
Yeah, because he just turned into. See, that's why I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
It could easily turn that one thing said, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the album's not happening.
Right.
But if it went perfect, and they did it exactly how you said, they got everyone in the room type shit again, and did it the way they did the first time, and they were able to replicate greatness. What song should they come out with from the first one as a part 2, like a remix?
Well, of course, you gotta do like, instead of Niggas in Paris, you gotta do like.
And somewhere else, like make it a part 2,
like what's like Niggas in Sydney,
some shit like that,
or Niggas in Tokyo, Niggas in Hong Kong. You gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in Dubai. That's it. That's it right there.
That's it.
Yeah. That's gonna be it. Definitely.
You think so? That would be a part 2. I think that would be the best part 2. Because that was like such a hot song.
I did like the Murder to Excellence song. Yeah. It was one of my favorite songs because I don't think people realize, but people weren't talking about like this like idea of black excellence before that. I think they're the ones that put that out there into the game, and it became like
a thing.
You know what I'm saying? So, maybe like a sequel to Murder to Excellence, maybe Excellence to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that might be. Yeah, man, I think it would be a hot album. They got a lot of ways they can go.
Oh yeah,
they can definitely. You heard what Jay-Z did on the Beyonce collaborative album. So he sounds fresh. He sounds
still got it.
He still got it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that they can do another Throne album.
Watch the Throne. Yeah.
You hear You hear Kanye? He's still doing his.
He's still creative.
I'm a sick fuck.
Place.
I like a quick fuck.
Like my dick sucked.
Like my dick sucked.
I get your nip tucked.
How you start a family? Condoms lift up. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with that
shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I believe he still got the. I think he still got the.
Yeah.
They got the juice. They can make another hit, man. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want them to. I just don't want it to be a lie.
I don't want them to just force it. You know what I'm saying? Don't force it. Create that magic again. You know what I'm saying?
That shouldn't be hard to do though.
It shouldn't for them. So I don't want them to force. And you know what? I don't think there's a way they can force it with their creative minds. Those two, there's not even a matter of forcing. It's just a matter of being on the same page. Like you were saying, like if they can't get on the same page, that's where that creative disputes happen, and then you know who knows how that can go.
They've both kind of grown a little. You know, they've kind of went in different directions a little bit too.
They did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It might not. It might be done. It might be a lot because Kanye said his album was going to be called TurboGrafx 16. It wasn't. It was called this other shit that just came out. So I don't know. You know, shit.
I hope he wasn't drunk.
Shit.
and just tweeted that out or whatever, just to do it because it's what he wants. But who knows? It's just
right. We got to get into this. We got to get into this girl fight. Remember that Brooke? Remember that Brooke Valentine song?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
It's called Girl Fight, right?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it called Cat Fight? It was
Girl Fight. It was Girl Fight. He said it was a cat fight.
Look that up, y'all. Brooke Valentine, Girl Fight.
Girl Fight, yeah.
I think Lil Jon was.
I think he was in there.
Yeah, I think he was.
Production.
I think he produced it, yeah. I think he was in the background.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Nicki Minaj. This is what Black Tie called the Barbie beatdown.
Barbie beatdown.
So
it needs to be introduced like that.
Yeah, I feel like it does. Yeah.
Barbie beatdown
from the guys who brought you Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal Black.
We got Barbie beatdown, and if you stay tuned for next year, we'll have part 2
from the producers of Backyard Wrestling. Barbie beatdown,
mud wrestling, backyard little pool mud wrestling.
Right?
That's the title of the whole movie. Right, that long phrase.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B finally. It just the tension has built up to the point of no return at this point.
Yeah. Oh, there will be no collabs and features.
Yeah, I'm surprised the diss track hasn't came out yet.
Yeah, based off of this situation.
Right. It's what's wild, man.
It's gonna happen though.
We're seeing a shift. We're seeing a shift in the music game where you have artists that are building platforms outside of rap and using the platform as almost like the new diss track.
Yeah.
We had Joe Budden release, just go in on Eminem.
Yeah.
But through the podcast,
yeah.
It was pretty rough too. I can only imagine how this had been if it was in a rap song.
It was lyrically done.
It was, if it was like bars. And then you have Nicki Minaj who's going to Queen Radio to unload everything there. It's like they're using their platform to build
take shots and shit.
Right. And I would think that the first thing you would do would be get in the booth. If you're the queen.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, what else?
You're supposed to defend that throne.
If I'm Nicki Minaj, the night that happened, 64 bars coming at you.
Yeah.
3 days coming at you.
Oh yeah. I'm writing something.
Oh yeah, you get murked. I'm not gonna make a song. I'm not gonna
have to body you on these bars with these bars. Yeah,
right. I'm not gonna make a song either that's like the club song and it charts, so it gets played everywhere.
Grimy.
Oh yeah, there's no hooks.
No hooks. It's just bars.
Just bars.
And destroying you, picking you apart.
Yeah, most def.
No
The funny thing is, if
for
she
her, no fucking auto tuning, no fucking singing, just rapping.
Right. I think if she did that, she would have. She probably would have took Cardi out the game a little bit.
Right. Good.
You know what I'm saying? If she would have just came with the straight bars. Now you leave that to me. You leave that in Cardi's court.
Yeah, the ball's in her hands.
Right, because Cardi doesn't have a fucking podcast or a damn Queen Radio or nothing like that. So her only way to attack you, besides physically, which is what she did or tried to do.
Try.
Besides that, she just has her raps. Mm-hmm. And maybe her social media, but that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I was Cardi,
interviews.
Yeah, interviews. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about this knot on the side of Cardi's face.
That's a hematoma for that ass. That was a hematoma for that ass.
So, from the video I seen,
Barbie beat down.
Barty beat down. So listen, I don't think that was this funny because if you watch this video, there's clearly a part where she says, "Bring your ass here, come here, bitch."
Yeah.
She said, "Come here, bitch." And Nicki stands behind her security. She's like, "I'm staying right here." Okay. How you feel about this?
Don't be scared. Don't be just get it over with. Get it over with. Just let the hands throw. You know what I'm saying?
What if she don't got hands?
Why is she barking up that tree?
So what I don't like is everybody's like trying to come at Cardi, acting like she's ghetto, she's a hood rat and all this.
Nah.
Cardi fucking says this shit.
She's about that life.
She's who she is in her rhymes.
Yeah.
She didn't give a fuck about a gala.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was Met Gala. She didn't give a fuck about a gala and everybody's glammed up.
Yeah.
She's coming to throw hands. She don't want to hear this shit.
She don't want to hear. She wants to fuck you up. Like she's about that life. Where people, that'll show the difference between an artist that just says it in their rhymes, know how to make schemes and just say it good, make you think that they're about that life because they're saying it, and then an artist that's saying it and actually is living it. You know, like there are differences. There's artists out there that just say it, but wouldn't be about that life and push came to shove.
Right.
Where there's the artists that are really about that life. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, like I ain't just saying it. These ain't just words. Like, I can do it with the words, but if it push come to shove, I'm not pushing or shoving. I'm swinging.
You know what I hate about rap fans, man? Sometimes it's like they love the rap side of it, right?
Oh yeah,
they love to be entertained.
Yeah,
right. They love to see
the visual in their own head.
Yeah, I guess it's like reading a book, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But then when the movie comes out,
yeah,
the movie is never as good as the book,
and it's not rated.
It's fucking rated M for mature,
rated next level,
right? And these people do this shit. The same shit. This happens to everybody. This happened with Bobby Shmurda. They loved the about a week ago line till they found out that was a real ass line.
Yeah,
that shit actually happened. And then when they call him stupid,
yeah,
dumb. Wait a minute. I thought you enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Do you want people that are living a front, or do you want people that are living it for real?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, for real.
And that's kind of what I feel like is going on with Cardi B right now.
Cardi B and Nicki.
Yeah, like when I don't know if you remember this. What's good, Miley?
Yeah.
At the award show, and it was like, okay, you're gonna get turned from Miley. You're
gonna buck up for Miley.
Yeah, you'll get bucked for Miley.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get loud at Miley.
Right. But you won't.
Little old Miley.
Fucking. That's Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter.
Frail Miley.
Was she on Disney?
She's so small.
Was she on Disney Channel or was she on like Nickelodeon or some shit? She was on one of those.
She on one of those.
She was Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana, for crying out loud.
You want to jump fly on Hannah Montana, but you don't want to jump fly on Barty?
On Cardi. Sad. That just shows you the difference. she ain't willing to exchange with someone that ain't gonna exchange back or possibly snap back harder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She felt like ain't shit gonna get said with Miley. Like Miley ain't gonna say shit to me.
Yeah, Miley ain't gonna do shit. Okay,
You know
that's
I'm
cool.
the rap queen. She gonna say shit to me. You know? Oh,
Nicki be talking all that shit in them rhymes.
yeah.
All that shit.
All that shit. Turns out she ain't a lioness.
She's not lion-hearted.
She's a cub.
I wish that that would have been a real fight between them, because I think what happened was
should let it go.
her security came, kind of broke it up. It looks like the security elbowed Cardi in the eye.
Yeah.
That's where the knot came from on her eye. I don't believe that came from Nicki or her squad or her goons or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That was security.
Yeah, this is. Do you feel like that men are pushing for them to go at it with each other? You think that the reason that they're going at it with each other right now is because of men, and we're itching this on? We're trying to create this tension and create this fight between the two.
They're creating it for themselves.
There's a lot of people that are blaming this on men, and I was trying to figure out, like,
You can't blame it on men.
okay, but we do like to compare things,
We do.
right? But we do it with anything, right?
We do it
PlayStation
with
versus
all.
Xbox.
We do it with the rap dudes. You know what I'm saying? We're not promoting them to fight each other. We do it with, like you said, PlayStation, Xbox.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Burger King, McDonald's. You know, like motherfucking, like we comparisons are done every day. You choose
6ix9ine and
what
Dr.
you
Dre.
do in life based off of a comparison, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then just
Yeah,
like,
we're always doing that. We're always comparing about what's better and what's not better,
or not,
what's
yeah.
good. You know, we
go to
all
the store, compare prices,
right.
just whatever. Yeah,
We're all super fans of certain things that we like. We believe that the thing that we like is better than everybody else's
compared
thing
to
that they
whatever
like.
else is
That's
opposite
normal
or
shit.
whatever, yeah.
I don't believe that men are perpetuating this fight or this tension between these two women. I believe that the two women have real issues with each other. I do believe that Nicki Minaj stirs up shit a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They both talk the talk.
Right.
You know. So
Someone's
eventually, that walk's going to be made.
Somebody's going to walk.
Yeah.
And it's Cardi.
Yeah. Arm up.
Did you see? Did you watch the video?
I did not.
I gotta find this video for you, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, it is like a very glamorous. It's a very glamorous
event.
It's a glamorous event, and you know, it's just like people like that hood shit. Does some hood shit pop off?
No.
I don't care where the hood shit pop off at. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't matter. Like hood shit can go down anywhere.
I'm kind of happy that it went down there. You know
hood shit can go down in the White House. It can happen.
I'd be down with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj fighting at the White House.
That would be awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Right in the White House or on the lawn.
Just be clear. I'd also be down with Drake and Meek Mill fighting at the White House.
Yeah,
I don't want y'all to think
or Drake or Pusha T. Drake and Pusha T.
You're right. Drake and Pusha T is way better.
Way better.
Way better fight at the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what,
like in the wise of Pusha.
Another soul lost. Y'all gotta watch this video, man. If y'all can, let us know what you think, man. Is it gonna be some fighting, some war of the words, some bars are gonna come out?
Who would win? We all know.
You think,
what's your opinion?
Between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B in a bar for bar battle right now?
Oh, rap battle?
Yeah. Who do you think will win?
And it's them writing their own shit.
Yeah.
That has to be clarified.
Right.
It's them writing their own shit. I think Cardi.
You think Cardi might?
Cardi might be able to, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to know what was written by them when you listen to them. Once it's tainted, you almost want to think everything isn't theirs.
Let's say they both got their finest writers.
Their best writers?
Their finest writers.
And just wordplay and how they spit it and put it together.
Yeah, who's coming out on top?
I think Cardi has a more hood feel to her shit. Like, and more it feels more real. Where Nicki,
Cardi got writers though.
No, what I'm saying, if you're saying for writing, I know she has writers too, but I'm just saying it sounds more authentic coming from Cardi, where apparently that feeling that I would get, where I feel like Cardi sounds more authentic saying the shit she says and Nicki doesn't. It just shows in this fight right here that's probably real, where Cardi is about that life and Nicki's over here hiding behind security. So the authenticity. I think Nicki
might get her.
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard Cardi B on any on that type of level where she's battling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that
shit talking and all that.
Nicki could. I mean, listen, Nicki, she's a little more battle tested than Cardi B is.
She is,
because she went against Remy Ma and Lil Kim. She throws her little shots out here and there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Nicki's had her battles. I'm not saying she's coming out on top or she's winning or whatever, but the person that's been in a fight before
has more knowledge about a fight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whereas as Cardi, I don't know how she was. I've never heard her in like that battle mode, so I don't know if she's even capable.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Lyrically, that's true.
Right. So I
but
guess
if she has someone writing it for her, she's capable. That's why when you said they got their best writers, I'm like, if they got their best writers, then she probably could do it.
Oh man, what the fuck happened to Rap Dog?
Yeah, exactly. Just about if they got their best writers. I wish I'd never. Why would I even say that? I wish I never thought I'd have to say that.
No, I never thought I would get to that point. Either.
Yeah, like why?
2018
in a fucking shit
nutshell. Shout out to female rappers without writers.
Hey, shout out to everybody who raps without writers.
Right. Speaking of rappers without writers, LeBron James and Kevin Durant delivered one of the finest rap songs that I've heard in a long time. Okay? Amazing. I'm not joking. This is good amazing. Quality street music right here.
Great shit.
Quality street music. It's good shit.
It finally came out. We were waiting for this. We wanted this. Mostly for Kevin Durant, but we wanted this.
Nah, man, I think they messed up this one, man. I think the original had way better potential.
The original,
the original with the original beat and everything.
Yeah, yeah. The original, it did.
Yeah,
but I think the quality just wasn't up to their par. I don't know. So obviously somewhere there was a good quality of it.
No, there was.
But what was released was a low quality, soundbite or something. So it wasn't like crisp.
Right.
You heard it wasn't crisp, but somewhere out there, there is a good quality version of that, and they
somewhere out there there's like 17 versions. There's a remix with Ty Dolla $ign. There's a Metro Boomin produced.
Shit, there's probably a remix with Dwayne Wade.
Kobe Bryant,
Shaq, teammates and shit. We got Russell Westbrook on one of them.
There's a Twism remix.
Got Shaq, big old Shaq. Yeah, right. Shaq Diesel.
Yeah.
Let me show you how it's done.
Gotta be Twism for life.
Twism for life.
There's a Nas version that features Beanie Siegel.
Oh shit!
I just know it, bro. I just know it.
How the fuck not?
Featuring state property. That's how real it was. It was street. It was real and street.
Oh, shit.
You hear LeBron and Kevin Durant, and they sound like two dudes that were in the struggle.
Legit.
You know what I'm saying? Legit.
Like they went through it.
And
now they're in a better place, definitely. like
just
you can hear that at the same time,
bro. Just imagine the level of stunt bars that they would have. They got in a booth today and put on and rap. Just imagine the level that Kevin Durant would be at if he got in the studio and he rapped today.
Yeah.
Put out a track with LeBron James.
Yeah, because that was how many years ago?
I believe that came out in 2011. I'm not mistaken.
And if they've kept up with just fucking around with that craft, they're definitely better. Just imagine. I know. In the
like Kevin Durant
of years for me,
right.
I get like from this point to this point, I saw progress, and I know I got better. So I know if they did, they had.
Do you? I mean, but if you're not really using that muscle, right?
Yeah.
Is it as sharp as it could be? You know what I'm saying?
Like even if you've taken breaks,
do they still got delivery? Like when I heard Shaq's song recently, where I think he was dissing. I don't know who he was dissing.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
he was dissing somebody.
He was.
I can't think of who it was.
Oh, it was the Balls. LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball, that's right.
Yeah.
He didn't really have the delivery that he had back when he was popping.
He
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
He
He
did.
was off a little bit.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering if KD still got. I just want these niggas to
Shaq,
release
Shaq's a lot older though too, and he probably hasn't kept up. At his age, he really probably doesn't work that muscle. And if he does it, you don't forget how, but you will sound like you're rusty as fuck if you haven't with a long time and you've aged. You know what I'm saying? Shaq had that fighting against him on that one. But KD and LeBron, they're not that old. It's only been a few years. They're still in the game. So, I mean, that shows you that they're still not that old. And, I know I got it still. So, LeBron's my age. So, I'm sure he could have gotten better. You know what I'm saying? I know I have. I've been writing, bro.
feeling like the world is Skip Bayless and I'm LeBron James.
Yeah, that was KD. He was doing good.
That's a sports bar.
He passed the torch or the mic to the chorus, to the female singing. That wasn't there originally.
No, that wasn't there. That wasn't there. I don't know how I feel about that. It kind of feels like an Eminem song.
It does feel like that, with that singing, that kind of chorus.
Right.
It does have that Eminem.
It has that
feel.
kind of vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
And then they released, and this was released after Eminem's album being released.
I think so. Yeah.
I wonder.
They just released recently.
You saw how LeBron was all over it, like he loved the Eminem album.
He did. These are real bars.
I wonder if he did that, to release it after. Like, you know what? I got to put that M feel on it.
Oh yeah, he was already on that. What if he was the reason Eminem's album sounded the way it sounded?
That
LeBron James. Hey, I'm just saying, he's the GOAT, bro. I'm just saying.
Hey, strong. Put the world on my back. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Go listen to the first time we talked about this.
Yeah, you gotta hear
about
you gotta hear that.
You can type in the Truth Be Told podcast and then type in LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Just type in those things and it'll be the top video.
Do you still got the song? I feel like we gotta play a little bit of the song for them.
The actual song?
Yeah, I think we can play a little bit of this because I don't think they're signed to any label, so we shouldn't get this.
Hey, tomorrow you're gonna find out they're signed to Warner Brothers or some shit.
I know, right? They got an album coming.
They just get signed tomorrow, and you're like, what the fuck?
Right. They snatched the whole shit down. Yeah. No, we gotta play a little bit of this to y'all. Y'all gotta hear LeBron James and KD. Is it called Lionhearted? I feel like it should be called Lionhearted.
It should have been.
Or Warriors.
It was not called that.
Warriors is a good name.
Warriors would have been dope too.
Yeah,
but that's another basketball team.
That is another basketball team, but still.
So that could have been like just shitting on the Warriors.
Bro.
It ain't easy.
Yes, it is. It ain't easy.
I thought it was a Tupac song on that one. Tupac had a song like that.
I'll tell you, it's a stressful song.
I cut me, I bleed out. Dedication, hard work, sacrifice, meditation. I meditate upon the goal that I'm trying to reach. Grinding all day to the top and I ain't trying to sleep. Come and get me, I'm an animal. Cutting through your brain like I'm... now I'm grown up, I got a couple dollars on me.
He said it was motherfucking Cannibal.
School, I ain't no scholar, homie.
Damn, they beat them out.
Who with me, dudes with me, shoot with me, pacing on your like Jamal Tinsley. I'm a lot fight before he get around, relaxing in the seats of his bands is how I get around. I got the money, but that's the root of all evil. I stay the same, but it's changing all the wrong people. Yeah, and every hater all the same. I'm feeling like the world is Skip Bayless and I'm the
LeBron James.
Look, now I got a body full of tattoos. Everybody say that I'm changing, that is not true. Same dude that you met a couple years ago. Talk to the heart and you can see past the visual. Look, sticking to the game and I ain't got a bounce. Maryland on my back and I can carry it when I'm out of town.
When I'm out of town.
On my back and I can carry it when I'm out of town.
Bro, I'm not feeling this hook.
I'm not either. It was not good for me.
I'm not feeling that hook.
It gives an Eminem feel, but it does not sound that good.
Right, y'all want to hear more of that? Just go look it up.
Yeah, you want to hear LeBron's side, LeBron's part.
It ain't easy.
Yeah.
Shouts out to KD and LeBron James.
Thanks for finally releasing it. Give us the original version.
So I think we got to talk about this. Did you peep Joe Budden on the Joe Budden podcast?
Mm-mm.
He really went in on Eminem, man.
Like shitting on him. speaking truth or just shitting on him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Some of it sounds like in between them. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you if it's truth in that.
Yeah.
But he just said a lot of strong stuff in there. One of the things that he was saying was that Eminem doesn't show any love to his artists. I did not know that West Side Gun. I think we were talking about reviewing it at one point.
I did see some shit about that. Yeah,
I did not know West Side Gun was signed to Eminem.
Yeah. There's a couple artists that I seen that were signed to Eminem that
nobody even knew.
Have gotten no love and haven't even gotten put out in anything. No features, no nothing. It's like sitting in purgatory, just sitting there.
Just so y'all know, the reason the way I found out about West Side Gun was Tidal, and I seen a little bit of his interview on Rap Radar. You know what I'm saying, on Tidal. So Joe might have some validity in his statement. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to Eminem and his artists. Maybe Eminem and Shady Records isn't the place that you would go if you want to get signed and you want your dreams to,
It was for 50 Cent.
That's true, but
that was like his first, that was like his first artist, wasn't it?
That was between Shady and Aftermath.
Yeah, it was a deal. Yeah, that's true, a deal.
Yeah, which he ended up starting G Unit, which Eminem got paid off of. Yeah, got paid off of that. Jimmy Iovine is the one who really got paid.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's Go Records. They're the ones who got paid.
They got paid.
But I don't know. I just I know G Unit had their they kind of fell off eventually. But has anybody ever really blown up under Eminem at any point? Like, at least with 50 Cent, G Unit popped off. Yeah. Right? But I guess 50 Cent would be the only person that kind of
falls under the Eminem reign.
But that's they signed other people. Yeah. Remember like Stat Quo and
yeah.
It was like they had a whole
a list of people that they had ended up getting, and then it's like, what happened?
What happened to everybody?
You think he gets people that he potentially sees as a threat?
I don't know. Joe was kind of leaning towards that,
and then people are like, he sees them as
or like he uses them to for inspiration to do his own shit, and then just kind of toss them to the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like Eminem is that type of person. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't feel like he's, probably the most savviest businessman.
We haven't seen anything, so yeah, it's like it kind of falls into what Joe Budden says. Because if you kind of see what he's saying. Like when he says it, you're like, okay, like you're right.
Right.
Who has came out? And then why are these guys? Why aren't they out?
Right.
When they are signed right now.
Why isn't he talking about his artists? Why isn't he featured on his artist album?
No.
Why aren't they featured on his album?
Why aren't they putting out albums? Shit like that. Like, why are they just on a shelf waiting? Right.
And that had to do more with him talking about the shady deal with Slaughterhouse. Yeah. And why Slaughterhouse didn't really work out.
Yeah.
He really goes into detail about it. Some of it I was just like, first of all, I didn't know all this shit was going on. Second, it's a little much to the point where now I feel like Eminem's gonna come back and he's gonna destroy every fucking body.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, bro.
Like everyone's fucked. Like everyone dug their own grave.
Joe Budden said, Joe Budden is asking for the beef.
So you're telling me that there's a chance that Joe Budden's podcast could go down the drain if
No, it's not gonna go down the drain. It's gonna make his podcast pop
even more, right?
Yeah, he just signed to Spotify,
but he will never have another rap career wise. Like
Joe Budden said, I'm not getting out of bed for a domestic violence bar.
Oh shit!
Right?
Yeah,
I'm not finna get out of bed for that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, saying that shit's weak.
Yeah.
Which is gonna make Eminem go hard. MGK is gonna catch some L's.
Oh yeah. I'm still waiting. I can't wait.
You can't wait. You can't wait for MGK.
To hear it. You saw that. You saw the
Pac-Man.
Yeah, the Pac-Man.
Yeah, the little video or whatever.
You see, and it's like hidden message.
Right.
That MGK got Pac-Man across,
tattoo?
Yeah, across his like upper chest type shit, right below his neck.
Right.
And you know, people are taking it as like Eminem's coming for the neck. You know what I'm saying? He's going for the
I didn't
throat,
think about that.
The jugular, and he's fucking you up.
What the fuck did Eminem say about MGK?
What did he say?
What can he say?
What can he say?
Yeah, what can he really say about MGK? Like, let's think about this. You're trash. You're whack. You're kidding. Your girl's a hoe. You're broke. And everybody knows. You know what I mean? Be like stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let it go. What are you gonna say about MGK?
I don't know. Maybe Eminem, like you said, like we said that last episode. He's looking up the dirt, like finding out everything, and he's gonna bring a lot of truth out about him, about his past, shit that people may not even know about. You know, he's basically gonna do some shit that Pusha T did to Drake.
Well, listen, I don't know if anybody has the capacity or the balls to do what Pusha T did.
Eminem would be, I think, the only person that would have the balls to do some shit like that.
Pusha T said, "Tick tick tick."
You know, Eminem would do that shit. He said some fucked up shit about some people already in his time of talking shit.
That man is 666.
Yeah, that's
I got the devil flow, nigga. 666.
That motherfucker. Yeah, he went in.
That was a different level, bro. That wasn't even like no weird like bars, rap. That was just like, bro, what the fuck are you? Did you just do a seance? Did you just perform a fucking seance?
Was I part of this? Anyone who's listening to that track,
that's what I'm saying. We've all been cursed.
A part of a seance.
That's why they're
all under the Pusha trance.
Bro, this whole year's been fucked up since Pusha T said that shit, bro.
It has.
This whole fucking year in hip hop has been fucking wild, bro.
That's crazy.
Ever since he said that shit, bro, it's been a fucking shit show in rap, bro.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, look at all this shit that's going on, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro, he fucking did a seance, nigga. He fucking did a seance, bro. He spoke some. He did a fucking satanic curse into the rap game.
Has
bro.
anyone listened to that song backwards yet to see what it was like, just to see if there's hidden messages?
Oh shit! Imagine if there was. God, dog.
Shit.
We should do that.
We might need to.
We might need to do that. No, I'm just saying though,
become
like
famous for unlocking it and shit.
Right. It's some,
and also become the first victims to the curse.
There's some evil old ancient Sumerian language in the background.
Holy shit!
No, but yeah. Well, no, I'm just trying to figure out what really is Eminem gonna really truly say about MGK. I'm interested to see. I think it's gonna, whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna be pretty nasty. But I don't know what he could. I don't know what could he attack.
No, I wonder.
Like what about MGK that you say like you can't say he's weak. I mean, what can you say? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I guess we're gonna have to wait to see. Joe Budden's gonna catch some of that heat. Let's go.
I'm telling you, that Pac-Man shit, like that shit has some significance. Like,
right. You know who else might catch some of that heat too? I think Lupe might catch some of that heat. Because he recently came out and said he would destroy Eminem and Joe Budden. Destroy. What do you got to say about that? I know there's somebody listening right now that's like, hell no, nigga.
See, notice how I'm not quick to answer that and say that.
Right.
Because me and you both know Lupe. Capabilities, bars.
Lupe's on a different level, y'all.
He's like in a different galaxy.
But I believe that like the Eminem stands won't ever acknowledge.
They won't
ever acknowledge whatever Lupe decides to do with bars. But the people that listen to Joe Budden will probably acknowledge it.
They'll probably shit their pants.
Yeah.
But shit.
I think Lupe can get Joe Budden.
I think he can too. Joe Budden's dope. Not to say he ain't got bars. Joe Budden got bars.
No,
and
he
when
does.
He puts it together and does it, and he got bars. But Lupe, like we were saying, like he's a different level. Different level. He can make a whole album a story,
bro.
Forward, backward, connecting like story, like man,
bro. This man could dish you, and he uses two themes at the same time. The thing could be something like love and hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And will dish you in a way where you can't tell if he loves you or if he hates you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
good
shit,
way to put it. Yeah.
Right. You don't even know what. Like you don't even know how to feel after it.
Like, how do I
you don't
feel
know if you
about
want to
this?
be angry or you want to cry at the end of it.
Like,
that's the type of shit Lupe would do.
Are me and Lupe cool, or are we?
Yeah,
is he
like,
mad at me?
Are we friends or
are we enemies? Like, what's going on?
Is he gonna kill me? Is he gonna get me shot?
Like, fool got the bar. Like, and that's the problem. Also, though, that's his problem. His shit is that good to where it goes over so many people's.
That is a problem. That is a problem
because it goes over their head and no one can. No one. It's not that they don't want to acknowledge it. Sometimes they can't acknowledge it because they don't understand.
They don't know what's happening.
They don't get it. It's like yeah. I mean, it's a gift and a curse for him.
It's definitely a gift and a curse, man. So, you know, would Eminem beat Lupe Fiasco? That would be a pretty interesting battle. You know what I'm saying?
Not promoting beef, but I would love to see that. Because
you're promoting,
that shit would be so fucking interesting,
bro. That's definitely a promotion of beef.
Damn. All right. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I tried to say
I promote the
by
beef.
saying it.
Yeah. I think he said. I think Lupe came out and said he was just joking, but you know.
But he's serious.
He's serious at the same time, though. He's definitely putting out there like,
I'll say this jokefully, but you know it's true.
Yeah, but you know I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Now that'll be
ninja style.
What'll be hella interesting is if Eminem heard that and then he says something about Lupe on this, like Eminem's gonna let out the Tommy gun, dog.
He may, or not may do that. He's going to, but he may say something to Lupe like, "Don't even try," you know, until the level of, or M may be a Lupe fan, and because Lupe went and said, "I'm just joking," this and that, M may just make a joke back, but you know, on the tip is where it's like, you know, I'm serious. You know, like he may just say something, but being a fan of him too, possibly type. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is a fan, maybe he's not, but maybe he's gonna acknowledge that Lupe might be one of the only ones that could get him. You know, Eminem is that type of rapper that would say some shit like that,
right?
Like if he can acknowledge it, and you know, and not to say that M don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? But M also knows who's fucking capable and how good people are lyrically. And you know what I'm saying? Eminem would kind of do an 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? Basically diss himself for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he would do that for a Lupe diss, almost like he can diss himself and diss Lupe at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see that.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be interesting beef. So hopefully, let's see if Eminem bites Lupe. Let's see if he takes your bait. You know
I guess I am promoting because I can't. Please do Eminem.
Let's see.
I want to see that.
Let's see, because that'll be one for the ages.
That would be dope.
I know Black Ty, if he's listening right now, he's probably saying "fuck Lupe," but whatever. Fuck you too.
Yeah, I can't believe you would say that.
Last thing we gotta talk about, man. We gotta talk about this Atlanta making a comeback with the "Welcome to Atlanta" remix with Luda. See, Luda's still out here, man. I tried to tell you, man. Luda's still out here.
Yeah, they're still like Luda's still getting the love. He's still getting that love. To bring that back, it's like
right. So, Welcome to Atlanta. Ludacris and Jermaine Dupri came back for the update of that song, which is actually for the Atlanta Falcons. It's a theme song.
Welcome
for the
to Atlanta,
Falcons.
where the Falcons play. And I spent most of my day on the playground. Is where I spent most of my day. Right. That sound like the next line.
All right, they.
Oh shit.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of a good look because they're trying to make the new Atlanta theme song and make it fresh and make it new for the new generation, for the kids out there. To be honest with you, I believe that more rappers should do that.
To do that for theme songs and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Wiz kind of shut it off.
So Wiz, I was like, damn, who could the Dallas Cowboys do? And I was like, okay, Wiz Khalifa, them boys. But I was like, this motherfucker ain't even from Dallas.
Nah, he made up like
motherfuckers from Pittsburgh.
That's
what I'm saying.
He did their thing, and then y'all just because he said them boys. It wasn't technically made for y'all.
No, it wasn't made for us.
But because he said them boys, and y'all like to say we
that
boys,
was a good ass song.
It went perfect. Yeah, it went perfect with y'all. But you have to get
boys.
something. Y'all could get Big Tuck.
Oh, the Not a Stain on Me. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good.
But you could do a remix like they do, kind of like got a star on me, got a star on me.
Right. You know, like, just got Jerry Jones dancing in the background.
Oh my God! No,
do you remember he was dancing? Do you remember that
remember.
fucking dumbass?
Oh my
Papa
God.
John's.
I do remember,
bro. I'm gonna find this shit, bro. This fucking.
Oh my God!
Bro,
that shit was horrible.
That was such an embarrassment to every fucking
bro.
Cowboys fan on the fucking planet. The Cowboys is already an embarrassment of a team right now.
They already always said get him out of here. Talking about Jerry Jones, like, oh, get him out of here. Oh, it's horrible. And then for him to do that made people say it even more.
Jerry Jones, I think he's a, I don't want to say a majority owner or
solo owner.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's got like a stake in
Papa John's.
In Papa John's.
I wouldn't.
So he's like all over their damn commercials and shit. I'm gonna play y'all a little bit.
He has the second most stock in it.
Probably, man. Probably something like that. I'm gonna play y'all this hip hop. Jerry Jones. This commercial played it on fucking TV, bro.
When I'm at Cowboys Stadium or sitting at home and I hear Papa John's Pizza for Jerry Jones, yo, it lights me up like a Roman candle with toppings and flavor almost too good to handle. Cowboys, 5 stars, what I get. It's like a Papa John's Pepsi, double threat. Get a Papa John's large with up to 5 toppings and a 2-liter Pepsi. People are swapping because there's no better value. Don't catch my ride. Cowboys 5-star combo for $10.99.
Bro,
he even did the fucking classic arm cross at the end,
arm cross, like for real, like
I'm hip hop.
Who the fuck signed off on that?
Yeah,
did he sign
Papa
off?
John? Papa John himself signed off.
That's why that company's going fucking downhill,
like,
bro.
I like it, Jerry. I really like it, Jerry.
They
got flow.
They've been thinking that. But when I seen that commercial, I was like, I'm never buying
bars. That's what I thought. Bars.
My hard. It ain't easy.
Oh God. No, yeah. When I saw that shit, I thought, what the fuck,
bro? That was the worst. That was one of the worst. There's another one too with Jerry Jones. They like CG his head on somebody's body. He's like breakdancing and shit.
Yeah, I do remember that shit.
But it's disgusting.
They needed to keep him, and that's the problem. You know how everyone says they can't get him off the sideline. He's like the only owner that runs the sideline and tries to run the team himself off the sideline. And it's like they can't get him off off these commercials. Like it's a Dallas sponsor. Don't mean you got to be on a commercial.
You don't got to be in a commercial doing this shit, Jerry.
Like, we know we know your face.
Right.
We know how you look.
Right.
No one wants to see you.
Yeah, I don't want Big Tuck associated with that.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, who would do the rap song though?
From Dallas?
Yeah. Who'd you have to do like the theme song?
I mean, It had to be Big Tuck.
Or just Dirty South Riders altogether.
All of them doing the remix to throwbacks. It's the fat bastard. Get in my
Dallas
belly.
Cowboys. All Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
Oh shit, that's fire.
Ain't that a fire idea? That's a dope idea, right?
It's the glove throwback, Emmitt Smith. Man,
throwback Moose Johnson.
Throwback Herschel Walker. Buy all my clothes. What he say? Never mistaken. Hit the club in the throwback. Troy Aikman.
Yeah, hey, they went in on that shit.
Right.
And you know what? They could do it. They could do a remix now.
They could do a remix for Dallas. Yeah. Shout out to DSR. Y'all don't know about that. Just look up DSR throwbacks. Okay, and make sure you wait till Fat Bastard's verse.
Oh my goodness!
All right, and get your fucking mind blown. All right,
blown. It's the Fat Bastard. Get in my belly. That's all I'll give you.
Time for these motherfucking reviews, nigga.
Review. Okay, that was weak. It's time for the reviews.
We got to start off with your boy Russ.
Is talking about Russell? Russell,
not Westbrook. I know we've been listening to basketball players,
yeah,
rapping and shit. This is just
No.
Actual Russ, the rapper Russ. I'm gonna be frank and upfront with you. This is the first time I've ever listened to Russ.
Russell Vital.
Russell
Or
Vital.
Or Vital or Vitali?
Vitali.
I think my Vitali. He's Sicilian. Never watch
definitely-
out.
he definitely
He has
seems-
the mafia on his side. Alright? Mob bosses and all. Alright? Watch what you rate this album, you real.
Bro,
Alright? They're watching.
They're gonna whack me, bro.
You're gonna get whacked.
I'm gonna get
You're
whacked.
gonna get iced, possibly whacked, possibly both. We don't know.
Oh yeah,
shit.
man.
All right, Tony, you can leave.
He dropped his new album Zoo, with the lead single "The Flute Song," which is actually produced by Scott Storch.
Scott Storch.
Yeah, Scott
Oh,
Storch.
man. Scott Storch.
That beat is actually kind of dope a little bit, right?
It is.
I don't know if I would rap on that, but it's kind of hot, right?
It's
You know what I'm
hot.
saying? Scott Storch still out here.
Oh, he's definitely still out here. And you know what? I'm glad to see Scott Storch out here. He's one of those producers that he's lasted. He's been here for a while.
Yeah, but he's definitely has some points of
down.
Yeah, definitely down points because I think he had like a cocaine addiction
Issues and oh yeah,
he like blew a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But
he kept making them beats.
Yeah, he did. But yes, no. So Russ dropped his album. I'm not sure what number album this is. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever listened to Russ.
Me too.
To be honest with you, I haven't wanted to listen to Russ. I just wasn't really a big fan of his antics that I was seeing on like a lot of his interviews.
He had a lot of albums. He has a lot of albums out.
Of course he does.
They said he had like 9 albums before this or some shit like that.
I believe it because
Something like that.
You know, he's okay.
He's a SoundCloud child.
Yeah, well, the thing about Russ though is I gotta what I have to commend him on, okay, that I deem as respectable, is that he has built this supposedly on his own. Some people think that he's a industry plant.
Planted into SoundCloud and all that.
Yeah, they think that he could be an industry plant, but which is a possibility.
That
these
is a
days,
possibility.
You know, I think Chance the Rapper is an industry plant. You know what I'm saying? But he produces a lot of his own shit. Mm-hmm. Majority of it, he engineers it. He writes his shit. He
does it all.
Hooks. He does it all. If you look in the title credits, it's Russ. Composer Russ. Writer Russ. Producer Russ. Engineer Russ. Mixed by Russ. You know what I'm saying?
Russ.
Yeah, you can literally see that on if you go looking in the credit. You see that, right?
I see that shit, yeah.
On most of the songs. So I have to commend him on being able to do that and building up his following and building up a fan base strictly on the strength of himself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's an amazing feat.
Oh, that is. Oh, yeah. You don't get that too often these days, like where it's just someone doing it all on their own, really starting from the bottom.
Right.
Now we here.
So if he does a deal, if he's not an industry plant, if he does a deal with somebody, it's more of a partnership than him needing a label for anything, which is commendable. It's respectable. What did you think going into listening to?
Didn't know what to think. Had never heard him. And I ain't gonna lie, like I listened to it and I was just like, all right, this ain't that bad. I kind of got a feel sometimes listening to this album, like I almost felt like it was reminiscent of J. Cole, like his rap style and the way he was rapping it. Sometimes it was like almost like J. Cole-ish, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. Like I was listening to it and I was like, it almost sounds like J. Cole. You know, like I could hear him doing this. And sometimes it kind of almost, the way he was spinning it sounded like J. Cole to me at times.
Right.
But I mean, still not like full blown completely like knockoff to where, you know, he has a lot of more, he sings, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's also the songwriter and shit too. So he sings in there and everything, and he ain't bad. I mean, I think it's good for the industry to have an artist this well rounded, and not just musically where he's rapping and singing, but he's doing all the other shit, like you said, background shit, everything.
So I have some issues with Russ.
No.
As much as I commend his self-reliance.
No.
you know, there was a recent situation where he was saying that he felt like the producers were the one that was ruining the rap game because all the producers were making were trap beats. So, which isn't true.
It's not true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only if you're looking for trap beat making producers.
Right.
There's producers that make all types of beats, every beat. Like, it's not just all trap music out there.
Right. So for me, before going into this album, I hadn't really listened to much from him.
Yeah.
So when I heard the flute songs, I actually seen a video floating around on Twitter, and I heard the flute song. I was like, "It's a pretty nice beat, Russ." Right? I know that he produced his own shit.
Yeah.
But then when I looked at the credits, I'm like,
"Oh, that one wasn't you."
That wasn't you. Okay, yeah. Well maybe there's some. There's a lot of beats on here. Maybe you got some that are hot. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and say nah. Nah. Like his beats,
anything that was done was not his.
No,
that was hot.
It's. I respect it because that's a hard thing to do, bro. I don't know how to fucking make beats.
Nah, it is hard.
Make beats, write your own hooks, write your own lyrics, make your own concepts.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be hella hard. Do it all
by yourself, mixing and mastering, engineering, all by yourself.
All of it.
Fucking hard, right?
Yeah.
But when I hear his beats, they sound like cheap. Like
I know what you're saying. I know, and that to me that comes with all of that, without all he can do. He's not necessarily full blown all in to just making his beats. He's not just a producer. If he was just a producer, his beats would have with time gotten better and better and better, and he'd have better beats. But because he's probably more focused on the content of his like delivery and like singing and rapping, I think it takes away from that the quality of his beats.
Okay.
I feel like that takes away because to him, since he also because of the thing he says where he feels like the producers are I guess messing it up the game and shit.
Right,
where then he's like, well, that's why I would see him more focused on his content, like what he's saying lyrically.
Well, I would think that
voice wise,
he would spend a little bit more time making beats that were like okay.
I know what you're saying though too. Yeah, I see.
I'm not saying that like you gotta make like.
If he's talking shit about beats, then he should show us what the beat should be
like. Even if it is boom bap, right?
But you should show us what you're talking about then, at least. And show us what it should sound like. What should be out here.
Yeah, what's like, okay, like you're saying, okay, the game's fucked because nobody's making good beats. Okay, cool. Let's hear your beats.
I want to hear some examples.
They're not good beats.
Yeah, I feel you on that note. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right, like to me, they're not good beats. Like I would rap on them if I made them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're my fucking beats.
That's why I did it.
Right. But I'm not like. But like, if I was a rapper and I was like trying to find beats, and you played me his beats, I'd be like, nah, these ain't really for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
I'd probably choose Metro Boomin. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'd probably pick a trap beat. That's funny.
No, but like even like the boom bap beats, man. Like there's people out here that make better beats than Russ. There's people I can go right now on like YouTube and just type in Russ type beat, and there's people that make Russ type beats better than Russ.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely will find that. I know.
That's the wild shit about it. So I'm not like I say. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Yes, you make your own beats. More power to you, bro. No. You get all your money.
Yeah, exactly. You're not paying someone for a beat.
Yeah, you was self-sufficient as hell.
Money to make money. You just made money for exactly. You're keeping your money.
But outside of that, they're not that great. And there maybe people that listen to him and they love his beats, but I'm not that big. As far as his lyrics go, he's decent. Yeah, there's times where I like what he's saying. There's other times where, you know, like I don't. It sounds. They match with the beat almost. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
I like when he gets a little more personal.
Personal, right.
That's when I think he gave us more his better content. Right. When he started like the shit talking about everyone else in the industry and that, you know, to me it's like it felt more like forced and like not forced, but just it didn't sound like, to me in my head it's like it's not legit. You're not better than everyone in the rap game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know you're not. You know what I'm saying? You may be better than mumble rappers.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, you are.
You beat them out. You know what I'm saying?
And
but on the
I
list
would hope you would. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody else that's not, like when you talk about like Big Crit, J. Cole, Kendrick, or you know what I'm saying, Boss, or somebody like these people, like everybody that's on Dreamville, like the Earth Gang and Isaiah Rashad.
Somebody you gotta be real with yourself.
You're not up, to me, he's not up there in that echelon.
Nah.
Like, but I respect him because he really does sound like the dude that's doing his own shit without nobody's help.
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, it sounds untouched. It sounds like raw, and it's his. But that's it to me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't go past a certain point. But I respect every aspect of it. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I respect
the way where you started and where you're at now.
Right.
Like, definitely.
I was really mad when I found out he didn't make the flute song beat. I was like, God, what the fuck, bro?
Because that beat that was a nice beat for real.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, Russ got some beats out here.
Russ wasn't just talking shit.
No, Russ is out here dropping some heat rock. Nah. I don't really know why he called the album Zoo. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Because overall, this shit isn't that bananas. Bars.
See, now you need to be writing lyrics for LeBron James.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Most fucking deaf. We got to get you out here. I'm gonna fucking see if I can email LeBron James' manager and see if we can get.
You need Riffa to write for
you
Bron.
Right, it ain't easy remix.
It ain't easy.
Was there any standout tracks for you, man, with this Russ album?
One thing, like I was gonna add on to that, you don't know why you named it Zoo. I don't know either, because like, yeah, you would think with Zoo being titled Zoo, you got the cover with all the animals in like one cage. You know, you don't see anything to do with Zoo anywhere, like in the names of the songs. Like, you really don't.
I didn't feel like he did anything with the music either.
Unless he's like, I know there's people who say, you know, like they pertain to their family or like their home, like, oh, it's a zoo in there, you know, it's a fucking zoo.
Well, I'm saying, like, is he talking about, or is he talking about like his fan base?
Exactly. He doesn't. You really don't get it specified to you, so it's like you don't know. You have to assume that's what he probably meant. But it's like, I wish he could have gave us a little hint, you know, because like now it's just like, why did you call it Zoo?
Right.
But overall, like standout songs, like I would have to say, I can't remember the name of the song, but the one where he was talking about his family a lot more. Like there was one that he was really. Like, it was one that he was getting more real about, like, with his pops and all that shit.
Right.
I can't remember this. I can't remember.
It's probably about the middle of the way.
Yeah, I can't remember that. I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah.
No, you're definitely right.
But I think that's, to me, the standout track.
Right.
You know, where the rest are kind of just like almost like you said, like a little lackluster, because like the beat kind of goes with how his beats came out.
Yeah, some of them do have like kind of like an old school vibe. Like when I say old school, I don't mean like sampled or anything like that. It just kind of has like a vibe from like, I don't even want to say 90s, but some of the sounds that he may have used kind of remind me of like just like an older production, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Which kind of lets me think that maybe he's not as complex or as evolved as a producer as he may think. Yeah. He may have learned the basics of producing.
And then just stuck with that.
Right, just kind of stuck there in that little realm, you know what I'm saying? But I think if he was really like producing, maybe you should bring somebody else in. Mm-hmm. Who's a little more experienced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of, you know what I'm saying, like just evolve you a little bit better, man. Make you a little bit more like a veteran.
Maybe you should rap on a trap beat.
Maybe you should bring in Metro Boomin.
Yeah, do a mixtape. Metro Boomin, Russ and Metro Boomin.
I mean, if not Metro Boomin, I mean, you know, there's other producers out there. There's Soundwave, there's Flying Lotus, there's K-Tronada. I just want all y'all to hear this, like that. Whenever I'm talking about producers, you're not thinking that we only like trap beats, okay? Because we do like other beats from other people.
Completely,
you know what I'm saying?
I love orchestra type shit, personally.
I mean, even like the boom bap, man, you can work with like Evidence and you know what I'm saying? All these people are like, I don't understand this, but what you give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
Oh, Russell. Oh man.
But you liked it though. It was decent.
It was decent. Right. I like it. Give it a 7. 7? Strong 7. I give it a solid 7.
Beats wise, I give it like maybe 3.5.
Yeah.
Lyrics,
brought it down.
I give it about 5.5, sometimes 6 in certain aspects.
No.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it definitely wasn't as good as it should have been.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
When we talked about it last week, when we said we were going to possibly listen to this for a review, and you and Black Ty's reaction, like to you saying Russ, made me think. I went in thinking, am I not going to like this? Like, am I gonna hate this?
He's because Russ has become one of the most hated artists in the rap game.
No,
he's like top 5 most hated artists at this point in time. Present.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot. He gets a lot of hate, but I don't believe that a lot of his hate comes from his what he can do. I don't believe people hate that. I believe that people don't. They're upset with his persona.
His attitude.
Right, his attitude about it is like, fuck everybody, fuck the industry, fuck y'all. I'm mad. Nobody showed me any love. Look at me, I had to do all this shit by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, okay, like, you know, like, I think people would probably ride behind him a little more if he was a little bit more humble, if he wasn't in that type of mode.
Yeah.
If he was more, you know, I don't want to say, yo, be happy that you're here. I don't want to treat him like that. So I understand that coming up, you run across a lot of bullshit.
But kind of get over it.
Right, like you're here, you're winning. You got a strong fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have the attitude anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's people that would fucking kill
to be
in your position.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you understand that people would love to make beats
as I sharpen a knife? Yeah, people would kill. People would kill. Yeah.
As I'm loading
the clip.
Extendo clip.
I'd kill for that position.
Right. So I mean, you know, I think that he's just got to he just got to be a little more humble about it.
Yeah, he does.
And people will move over. They will gravitate towards you because that energy just. I don't want to say he's a negative person, because there's a certain level of inspiration that you have to gain from him. You know what I'm saying? That if you pay attention to what he's done and where he's at, you have to go, damn, that motherfucker really did that shit by himself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to appreciate that.
But what I think is that he's carrying weight on his shoulders that he doesn't need to carry no more.
Right, he just gotta let some shit go.
Yeah,
you know
it's like you
who knows?
Got too much on your plate, too much on your chest. That some of it you just need to. It ain't worth keeping there anymore, because you're past the reason why you had that feeling to begin with. You're already past that now.
So with him, the first time I had ever seen anything from him or heard anything from him, it was an interview.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Vlad. Maybe it was somebody else. I can't remember. And he was on, and he was just fucking angry at the industry. You know what I'm saying? Why everything was just bullshit. Okay, why he was this and that. And I was like,
salty.
He was hella salty. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I'd never seen anything from him. I never heard his music. I just seen a salty ass person. He had some views on the video, so I was like, okay, he must be somebody. Didn't think about it. Then I seen him on Everyday Struggle, and he was on as salty as fucking
still.
And I still hadn't heard any music.
Like, who is this salty guy?
Right, and I didn't want to hear any music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because of that. It kind of turned you off to even trying or giving him a chance.
Bro, I hadn't tried his music this whole fucking time.
So now.
I seen him on Gary Vee one time, and, you know.
Your boy.
He was yeah, I know.
You should have introduced. He was on your boy.
Right.
Or you should have said my boy. Yeah, but yeah.
He wasn't as upset and salty on there, but there was definitely some salt that was kind of coming through a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I have nothing to, I have nothing to get from you other than you're salty. There's nothing that makes me want to say I'm gonna go check out his music.
Yeah.
I want to see what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? Just saltiness. So I didn't check out any of these albums. I don't know. His other albums could be fucking fire.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
I almost feel like they'll sound salty because he still sounds salty.
Sounds a little salty in this.
Still has saltiness in here in this album. So I can only imagine if he wasn't at this point, how much more salty he may sound in these other ones.
You could be angry, bro, but
I will say I went back and listened to from his last album. I listened to 2 tracks that charted.
There's only what is it? There's Really a Wolf.
Yeah, that album.
Okay.
There's Really a Wolf, and on what is it? The tracks that were singles were What They Want and Losing Control. Now, What They Want wasn't that bad, and Losing Control wasn't that bad either. Right. But they did feel different from this album.
So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take Riffa's word. I'm gonna go back to listen to There's Really a Wolf, because that was one that I had thought about listening to.
Yeah,
but I didn't because of so much that I had.
See, I don't know how it is overall.
I'm gonna check it out.
It is a longer album.
Yeah, I know it's like 19, 20 tracks.
20 tracks.
20 tracks, yeah.
And it's over an hour. But barely over.
We used to do an hour and 30-minute albums that were only an hour and 20-minute CDs. Okay,
yeah, that's true.
All right, we can handle an hour.
We can handle this.
Yeah,
this is nothing.
But I guess shout out to Russ's fans.
What'd you give him now? What'd you have given him?
Oh, so altogether, I guess I said like maybe 3.5
overall.
3.5 on the beats.
Yeah,
and about a 5.5, 6. So overall, maybe 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah,
still,
right
you know that? Yeah. Man, I can see that though. Yeah. I can see that. He definitely is gonna have some unsaltiness to do.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's why I say shout out to Russ's fans. All right, make sure this guy gets a humble bone. All right, stop dissing everybody else. All right, last review of the motherfucking podcast.
Before we get to that, cut you off. The mob said there's a hit out on your head now. 5.5 doesn't cut it.
Sicilian. Your boys, plural. Your
continue.
Dirty South. Are they white?
I think they may be Creole. I don't know. I can't remember.
That's a good question. We'll look into that. Your boys from the Dirty South, I believe New Orleans, right?
They're still so low, so underground. I don't know if they have They may not even still have a Wikipedia still.
They probably don't. Yeah. Suicide Boys,
Nolans,
featuring producer Bud Dwyer, who's actually one of the guys in Suicide Boys. He just has a different name for production.
They released I Want to Die in New Orleans.
I Want to Die in New Orleans. So just to give you guys a little quick backstory.
Yeah.
Bud Dwyer. Does that name ring a bell to you?
It sounds like I should know this name.
You know this name.
Dwyer.
I mean, it's a producer on here. That's one they go by this guy's name. So do you remember the Faces of Death?
Yeah.
You remember that guy that put the gun in his mouth, blew the back of his brains out, and his nose turned into like a faucet of blood?
Talking about that politician dude or something?
That's Bud Dwyer. That's his name. Bud Dwyer.
So somebody goes by that name?
Go look at the producer credits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but yeah, Bud Dwyer.
Yeah.
So someone goes by that name.
Well, they use that as a marker, but it's the other guy, I forget his name, that's in Suicide Boys. So one is a producer, they're both rappers, but one is a producer. One of them goes by Bud Dwyer.
Oh, but one of them goes through it. That's their name right there.
Right, one of them goes by Bud Dwyer. I can't remember which one it is.
Aristos Petro. These names, I'm probably murdering these names. And Scott Arsenault Jr. Oh God, they got some interesting names.
Right, Scrim of the Suicide Boys. He goes by producer Bud Dwyer.
Is that Scarecrow or the other one? Because one of them goes by Scarecrow also, an alias. I know they got aliases. They do aliases like 3 6 Mafia did aliases because that's how they did it back in the day.
This is why this shit is wild, because I'm like, I don't know who is who anymore. I don't even know if there's more than 2 people
I honestly, when I first came across them, I thought it was more than 2. I thought it was like
so
3
it's 2
or
people,
4, but it's just 2.
So this is a group that Sharif put me on to.
That doesn't happen often.
What it doesn't happen a lot, but I remember he's like, "Yo, you heard these dudes, Suicide Boys, man? They sound like this." What was it that made you drawn to Suicide Boys, and how did you come across them?
I was on Facebook one day, and I'm watching. I watch a video off of something like that comes on your feed, and after that one, goes to the next video. Was interesting, so I watched that. Scroll to the next one. Not bad. Scroll to the next one. Skip that one. You know, was going through the whole feed right there after that one video, because then it's just video after video. And then I came across one of their songs, and of them performing it, and shit was dope. Shit was live, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Was it sponsored?
Was
it like an ad?
No. It was just random. It was just random, yeah. And I forgot what it said under it, like from the clip. It just sounded like this show looked live or some shit like that, you know. And I was like, this shit did look live. They're fucking like, they had a following of some like diehard fans right there or some shit. Or it was just a video, so looked like it was like a concert video, so maybe it was just a part of it where they were kind of just meant to do that. Either way, it made me look them up.
Right.
So then I looked them up, looked up other shit that they did. Then that's when I found out that they sound like 3 6 Mafia. They sampled.
This is is your favorite group.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you randomly came across
a new age 3
6 Mafia.
Yeah, pretty much like that. People who were inspired by 3 6 Mafia as much as I was,
which is crazy. That's like me coming across a new Jay-Z.
Yeah, or another artist that was just as inspired as you are, and then it shows. You know what I'm saying? In their music.
Right.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I was like, yes, finally I found Children of 3 6.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's children to everybody, but
it's,
you know, that was the first time that you had
heard someone that
children of the offspring of 3 6.
Yes, my brothers.
Right.
Like, finally I met my brothers from another. I have 2 more brothers now.
So this
apparently.
Is my first time listening to them.
Yeah.
A project. I've only heard songs here and there. Just stuff I've seen on YouTube here and there. What about you? I mean, have you listened to? This is your first time listening?
Oh no, this is my first. I've listened to other things. So.
Okay, good, cool.
Yeah, and because this is someone I put you on to, I kind of want to hear what you thought of, because it was like your first time taking it in. What have I exposed you to?
So I believe that this was their even though they've been around, I think this was their debut album.
Yes,
it was, right?
Like for full blown. Like a lot of the other ones were like mixtapes and like
just indie albums. And stuff.
Shit like that.
So we gotta talk about some of these lines on here. At one point, I heard somebody say, "God can suck my dick," which is fucking wild.
Which is blasphemous than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't even know how I feel about repeating that shit.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe you did.
I might need to bleep that.
You might need to wash your tongue.
Right. I was like, bro.
These dudes are wild shit. Yo, they're wild. They're wild. That's the 3 6 inspiration right there in them.
Was 3 6 saying shit? Like
oh
that?
Yeah,
I know they said some wild shit, but I don't remember.
6s in their foreheads and burn the Bibles.
That's
believe.
That's not that bad. Bro, that's not as bad. That's not as bad as some
carve 6s in their foreheads.
As bad as telling
that's devil shit already right there.
Bro, okay, that's fine. Carve 6s in their foreheads.
Satanic.
Carve 6s in their foreheads and burn the Bibles. Okay, cool. I'm
the Devil's Daughter. That was Gangsta Boo's alias. Devil's Daughter.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about
the name 3 6 Mafia. 3
telling
6
God
6 Mafia.
Bro, telling God to do that, bro. That's next level.
Well, Biggie said it too, but not to God. He said said it about the Virgin Mary, I believe.
Still not the Lord.
Some people.
It's not the Lord, bro.
It's not the Lord, but to some like my to Catholics, she's
no. She's up there, right?
She's worshipped too.
Yeah, no, she is.
To some religions, yeah. Just to Catholic.
The Lord.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's the tip top.
The man himself.
That's the big guy.
The creator.
Right? That's the big guy. You gonna tell the big guy to do that? Whew. That's pretty wild. But no, other than that, man, I definitely like the beats on here.
Oh, that's and I know they did a lot of these themselves. Not necessarily all of them.
No, I think they did all of them.
They did? Okay, well then it makes sense. It makes sense because a lot of it sound 3-6 inspired.
Yeah.
There were some that were different. Oh, man.
No, some of them had like dope samples that were buried in there.
Yeah.
That once they got to the end of it, I think there's that one where they did the car service beat that Wiz and them sampled.
Yeah.
At the end, that beat just comes on at the end. And I was like, "Fuck!" I didn't even hear that sample.
Yeah.
But when I played it back, I was like, "Oh, it's in there."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They do that on other songs, shit that I've heard before, where it's like they have the shit.
The sample is in there, but you just don't even hear.
They have like almost like real shit. They were like, "Oh shit, it was from that."
Yeah. It's like, damn, how the fuck they flip this shit?
Oh, and there's a lot of 3-6 like a lot of those beats were made off of old 3-6 beats, like samples off of those beats, like so many.
Right. I definitely like the beats. I like some of what they're saying, although that
they're dark.
Yeah, the dark. I mean, the dark doesn't bother me. Like
they call it shadow rap and dark rap.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely horrorcore type shit.
Horrorcore doesn't really strike me as horrorcore, but shadow rap sounds perfect.
Shadow rap, dark rap.
Yeah, dark rap sounds
dark arts.
No, it's probably some dark arts.
Seances.
Yeah, there was definitely a seance.
You heard a seance when you heard this album, by the way. Another one.
Yeah, there's definitely something that's reversed on this album.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I definitely believe that. People even listen to albums in reverse anymore.
What was the standout track?
The game has changed.
Oh yeah. The game has changed, bro.
So I like the first and second track. I like the Bring Out Your Dead. The Bring Out Your Dead just sounds crazy.
Yeah.
And but I can picture like a show and it being like
live as fuck. Oh, I bet you that show will be live. That
it just
song
sounds like it would be, bro. But it also kind of reminds me of XXX and Tentacion. Like
when he starts yelling,
I wouldn't be surprised if they were loosely inspired by him. You know what I'm saying?
Some will probably just kind of continuing it because they have that already. If you listen to the older shit, they do that shit also.
Right.
But I wouldn't doubt that they're gonna keep that shit going and possibly a little more inspired with how all that shit went down. They're gonna like kind of take the reins of being the rappers to do that more. If they have the voice and the platform to do it, they're gonna keep that going.
Right. I like 10,000 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
That was hot. I like this Phantom Menace. I mean, you can just tell by like some of the names of these songs that it's pretty dark. Probably the brightest song was this Nicotine Patches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was.
I guess that would be like their single.
Their single?
Yeah.
For the radio song?
Right. That's like the radio song, but
that's what,
I was like, even that's kind of dark a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know
it was a change, but not that much. Like,
no, it wasn't that much, but it's definitely a brighter song.
Now, I honestly was looking at, or when I heard Coma, I was like, that sample, how it sounded old school and all that shit. I was like, I think Big U's gonna like this beat right here.
No, that was dope too.
That beat was that bitch went hard.
No, the beats on here, the beats on here was dope. If for those of y'all that never listened to them, it sounds like a mix of 3-6 and maybe Bone Thugs on.
Yeah, I think it's like a little bit because they got the harmonizing shit too, which 3-6 did it too, but they do it on a Bone Thugs and Harmony level.
Right. Yeah, they definitely harmonize like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but they rap like 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
which is pretty interesting just to kind of hear that mix. But there's some times where, you know, like I think they focus too much on the style and not enough on, you know what I'm saying, what they're saying as much.
Yeah,
like they're saying shit. Yeah, like what they're actually saying.
Yeah,
but I think that their main focus just really they focus more on the style, and it's like they do whatever to keep that style going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like when they flipping their tongue and shit.
Right. I think that, you know, sometimes they could probably, you know, I don't want to say switch it up because they switch up the styles. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's different members of Bone Thugs that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Or I feel like I'm hearing like somebody from 3-6. It switches up on that level, but as far as, you know, like they don't really change, you know, too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like they're like, okay, we found what we're gonna do, and this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it.
Let's
you know
see.
what I'm saying?
Like if you listen to old 3-6 shit, like I mean the some of the first music that they came out with, like before they got popular, before they came out with Tear the Club Up and Late Night Tip and shit like that, before they became famous and Who Run It, before they got out there in the industry and like in the public's eyes, when they were still, you know, nationwide, worldwide, they were still putting albums out like that, but people didn't know who they were. They didn't have videos yet. That's who they sound more like. Like, a lot of people won't know. Like the early three. That's where a lot of people won't kind of get that. They'll say, they sound like 3 6 Mafia. But when it comes to what they're saying, the content that they're saying, which like is dark, a lot more darker, that was early 3 6 Mafia, where they're really dark. And also the style switches, how they do it and what they're doing, and almost where you say that they're not necessarily saying something, like they're focused on like how they're doing it instead of what they're saying. You would actually hear a lot of that in old school 3-6 shit too. Right. So I almost feel like I know what you're saying, but I almost feel like it's purposely done. Right. Because that's what I mean. Where they
But they've been doing that for a while though.
You talking about Suicide Boys?
Yeah. So okay, because
I think that's their niche.
Thing,
like
right?
their thing is like basically keeping that 3-6 style alive. And
so you think that's what they're doing?
I think pretty much.
Well, see, like
that's what I felt when I first heard them, and then I heard their sample. I mean, beat wise, like if you heard these, like if you listen to like these 3-6 Mafia albums, like I've heard them all.
Right.
Mega fan, super fan, fanatic.
Right.
So I've heard them all. So when I hear these, I hear all their beats, old school, some of their classics, all up in here. So I know personally that they are doing that they're keeping that alive, that's the essence of them.
But see, even with 3-6 though, right? They like, you know, like they also evolved too, right?
Yeah.
Like they kind of went into, you know, of course it was a little more mainstream.
That might have been their problem, and that's why they didn't last. That's why they fell apart. Because they ended up not being true to who they were. They were always dark. Like if you listen to all their albums before that, they were dark.
Well, I mean, even
they couldn't be as dark once they came into the public eye. You know.
When do you think that they started getting into the public eye?
When they changed their name to 3-6 Mafia, because it was 666 Mafia.
So what about Tear the Club Up? Tear the Club Up.
That's when they came into the. That's when they were.
So you believe that?
That's when they got to like. That's when it was like. One would say they went pop. No, they didn't go pop. They became more industry, where they were out. They had music video, and now it was about, you know, record sales and not necessarily about the fans and the content of what they were just delivering to their original fans. Now it's about, all right, now we're just trying to make some money. We're gonna make some cool looking videos. We're gonna, you know, have some singles for the radio.
As a Suicide Boy fan, you would be completely okay with them
being right here at this,
being right here like this.
I would,
without them ever like saying, all right, like, you know, I'm not saying they got to go pop, because they don't need to go pop. They're fucking underground. They have their fan base. They're doing their thing on their own. They don't need to ever like
get on that level.
Right? They can always be in their world doing their thing. Right?
For a 3-6 fan or fanatic or something, yeah, I wouldn't mind them staying there. But I also would like to see where they could go, like on their own level as well, evolving. Like, I want to see what they can be with sounding like Bone and 3-6 Mafia and themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I want that to mix in there.
Right. Because that's what I feel like I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of like the Bone, and I'm hearing a lot of 3-6. Right.
Yeah.
Prime example, Big Crit. Right. So when Big Crit came out, he sounded a lot like Pimp C.
Yeah.
But then, like, I started to dig into him a little more, and then I was like, damn, it kind of sounds like Outkast. Damn, it kind of sounds like, damn, it sounds a little bit like T.I. right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing all this, right?
Yeah, it shows a little versatility of who he listened to growing up or whatever, yeah.
Right, but then I would hear songs, and I'm like, oh, that's Big Crit.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel, yeah.
Right.
So that's what I wouldn't mind from them, yeah. I would
because like, what is their identity, almost? You know what I'm saying? Is it?
I wonder if it's that yelling part, that screaming part.
The rock. That's what I'm saying. Like, because that's what it felt like. It felt like mosh pit music.
Yeah, at that point,
which is cool. Like I have no problem with that. Like I liked when XXX and Tentacion did it.
Yeah,
I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with it. If that's what they are, then that's cool. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
If that's what they're mixed into that little format is
that what you've heard on previous albums from them?
I've heard bits of that. I think this album I heard more than normal, than usual. Usually it's just sticking to dark rap. Like 3-6, dark, Bone Thugs, dark type, you know, We Are You With Me type shit, Bone Thugs and Harmony, because they got dark too. You know what I'm saying? They had that you know, dark. I mean, that's why Bone and 3-6 got into it, because it was like, hey, you're still in my style, hey, it's my style. So, but you know, that was a beef that went on for a little while, squashed, and now it's like, then you got someone
they could have
like
worked together.
Oh, they should have. Oh, they did. They did. They ended up working together on
album
shit.
though?
That's what they needed to do.
That would have. You know what it would have sounded like? It
Oh.
would have sounded like Suicide Boys.
Yeah, it would have.
Right.
That's what it would have turned out. My goodness, you ain't lying.
What you give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
What did I give it on a scale? I'm gonna have to be completely honest. Nah, I gave it a no. I didn't give it a perfect.
You didn't give it a perfect score?
Nah, I can't give it a perfect score. Cause it's not perfect still.
Okay, all right.
It's not perfect because like I do want to hear them a little more. I want to be able to differentiate the Bone, 3-6, and them, and whoever else has inspired them. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to hear that instead of just hearing. Oh, I do enjoy. I do love it.
No, it's good for like nostalgic. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It just feels like
that was a time.
This came out in 1992.
Yeah. But see, that was a time in 3-6 history that I wish I could keep frozen in this, and that was it.
Right.
Like,
so that was when 3-6 was at their prime.
To me, that was prime 3-6 when they were still all on the same page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before, you know, egos, money, you know, popularity and all that shit got in the mix, and then it's like they're not the same. Right. They're not clicking in the same way. The music, you could tell it was not the same. There were songs with some of the artists, some of the members not on. Then you start seeing that more and more. Then it ended up being 2 members, just DJ Paul and Juicy J at one point. Eventually, it was just 2 members claiming to be 3-6 Mafia. Right. And it's like, this ain't right. You know, then it was 4, you know, they tried to bring a couple. Then they came out with the Mafia 6, and it was the reunion, minus Juicy J, but they had them on one track. And it actually sounded like they were back on the right track. Right. But evolved. You know what I'm saying? On that note, they sound like they were back on their dark rap, but new age. Like, right. And
like current.
Yeah, current more. So if Suicide Boys can get to that level where the Mafia 6 was about to be at, like, I think that they can get that 10 for me. But right now, long story short, because I just extended this whole conversation of my rating, I'm gonna have to, I mean, still, for nostalgia and all that, I'm gonna give them a 9. I'm gonna give them a 9 because the beat, production wise, loved it. Right. Fucking loved that shit. And rap wise, there's gonna be people that are like, I couldn't understand it. It was too fast. It was a little. Me, I've always had that ear for that since 3-6 Mafia. I guess I've been prepared for this. You know what I'm saying?
I can see how some people would probably have a hard time hearing them, but I don't think that has to do with the way that they're rapping or whatever.
You can't keep up.
No, some of it is a little bit of the quality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I think that they probably could have.
I'm gonna show you some of this old 3-6, and you're gonna see why they did the quality like that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know.
Yeah.
I totally get what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I can see how like some people will probably be like
thrown off.
Yeah, like thrown off or whatever.
Turned off by it or something.
I give this a 8. You know what I'm saying? I like the darkness of it. I like the production. Mm-hmm. I like some of the songs on here. I like some shit they talk about. They touch a lot on the suicidal shit. There's a lot of drug use happening on here.
Yes.
There's
a lot of.
It's a dark album, and if you're not stable, you know what I'm saying. If you
can't take it for what it is, and not be like, oh my god, right? Oh, and like think that if you can't just be like, if you can't listen to them and be like, oh, they must be devil. You know, they're not devil worshippers.
Well, I don't know about that.
I know, but
I'm not knocking you if you are though.
Yeah, but what I do know is that 3-6 Mafia got that same response, and they themselves said we're not devil worshippers. We just believe in the dark and evil around us. We believe that there is dark and evil around us, and it's around everyone. Like, we all have it in us. You know what I'm saying? We're all born with natural sin.
Not me. I am blessed in the blood of Christ.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Oh, man. We are at the end of the podcast, y'all. We appreciate y'all for joining us.
Yes.
Shouts out to Black Todd.
What's funny is that we're going to say episode 131 at the end of the episode before we didn't even say what episode it was.
No, we did.
Did you say it?
Yeah, episode 131. Nah, man. I'm smooth with it.
Hey, if you did say it, you snuck it right past me, because I was honestly, this whole episode thing, I was like, I don't think we ever said the number of episodes.
We'll find out.
Yeah, now you're thinking.
Leave it to the person that's listening right now. They was like, "Damn, did they? They going back and listening right now?" Yeah, we did.
Listen to this whole episode again. Go back and just
listen to it again. Just delete it and then re-download and listen again.
We'd appreciate it.
Shouts out to the Trillions out there. Thank you for joining us on this podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, trillmac.com/YouTube. Hit us up, trillmac.com/merch. We got some more music from All Hail Y.T at the end of this podcast. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Killeen. You got anything else, my G?
We want all of y'all trillions out there, trillions and trillionaires, to get on your social media and demand the return of Black Todd.
Return of Black Todd. And we need you to go tweet Elliot Wilson and Tidal. Make sure you tag both of them and say, you need to get these motherfuckers on Tidal.
Yes. You need this content, and they got more in store.
Get us on Tidal, okay?
Yeah. Hashtag that.
That's right.
But on the real though,
and we gonna be about this thing. No, I'm saying.
No, turn back.
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. And if you don't fight, go with it.
Yeah. See, it's two types of people in this world. It's the niggas who play and the niggas who get played. Fuck with them.
Conversation, exoneration, no obligation, proper placement, that's monetization, positive connotation. Patience, I just be wanting to say shit. Complacence, I don't really think it makes sense. Bank statements, talking all French like 8 mints. Pavements, your conversation sound like wayment. Fly with me, let's go up, touch the sky with me. Fiery, only money signs in my diary.
I just wanna go and get the profit, Getting money, you don't know nothing about it. I just wanna go and get the profit, It's funny how we never change the top, We always had the same conversation. You ain't talking paper, what you saying? We always had the same conversations. Cracking merge, sticking to the basics. Yeah, your boy YT, I'm a true player like Too Short. Got a pack on me, no Newport. Scoop toes at the food court. Now I'm coming down, cool sport with the staggered rims, lack of bends. Really don't matter what style I'm in. Got 3 friends with her, I'm a palaman. Steady thinking of a master plan. I've been cooking up this outer ranch. Booked the flight, now I'm back again. You can smell it for us at the packaging. Daily status is to run it up. Check a bag, I'ma fuck it up. Adding figures how I sum it up. You should figure out how you can run with us. I just wanna go and get the profit, Getting money, you don't know nothing about it. I just wanna go and get the profit, It's funny how we never change the top, We always had the same conversation. You ain't talking paper, what you saying? We always had the same conversations. Cracking merge, sticking to the basics.
Same convo, high bed, I'm on the way. Getting dressed, had to eat some. Bad bitch, they should wanna play. Plotting on a money scheme, and I gotta get it presto. Paper chase, need bill money, no time to wait, nigga, let's go. Let's ride, pulling up, no test drive. Some shit I can't let slide. Porn star with a sex drive. College girl from the west side. YT, Mac Millie, sick with it, get smacked silly. Summertime, I'm back Philly. We just tryna get the cash really.
I just wanna go and get the profit, Getting money, you don't know nothing about it. I just wanna go and get the profit, It's funny how we never change the top, We always same conversation. You ain't talking paper, what you saying? We always had the same conversations. Cracking nerves, sticking to the basics.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.